I went from losing over 70% of my meme coin portfolio in the trenches to locking in over 20x profits in just the past 3 weeks. Most people think that meme coin trading is pure gambling, just buying random tokens and praying for a miracle. But ultimately, the truth is successful meme coin trading isn't about luck at all. It's about following 5 specific strategies and turning what looks like chaos into predictable profit opportunities. These same strategies helped me turn 10k into over 50k on Abstract and lock in over 25 Solana profit in just 1 week, with multiple trades hitting 2 to 15x gains. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 strategies that could completely transform your trading career forever. The first strategy we're going to call is the Fibonacci retracement system. This strategy alone has saved me more losses than any other trading technique. The Fibonacci retracement tool shows you where the smart money starts to accumulate your favorite meme coins. Now, most meme coins love to come back after initial pumps, okay, like we see here on Pengu, and retrace back towards their Fibonacci levels. Now, what I've found in meme coins specifically is that they love to respect the golden pocket between the 0.5 and the 0.61A, or they love to come back to the 786 and the 886, giving you the ultimate risk to reward setup on some of these trades. Now, here are 2 examples of real life Fibonacci tools and trades that I've taken over just the past couple of weeks. Here we have Pengu. It bounced below the 618. It then reclaimed this. We set a higher low, and this was the long that we took. And sure enough, we broke out of this low time frame structure, retested this golden pocket, and went to new all-time highs, locking in a crazy 7x trade on Pengu. More recently, we had Lucky Coin, which we had a first initial pump. We had a pullback all the way back to the 786 and the 886 twice. We had a higher low, and sure enough, that gave me a fantastic buying opportunity here and the backing of volume to take this way higher and lock in over a 10 to 15x trade alone on Lucky Coin. But this doesn't just work on one specific trade. I've been executing this trading strategy, the Fibonacci retracement tool, all cycle across the past 2 years and locking in over 70% win rate across all my meme coin trench traders. The reason it works is because your risk to reward is just so good. You have invalidation below this low and below the 886. You're targeting anywhere between these sort of Fibonacci extension targets here. And if it takes out the previous high and volume comes in, you can lock in over 10 to 15, even 100x sometimes on some of these meme coin traders because you capture them where dumb money is selling and where smart money is buying. Strategy number 2 is what we call the 2x profit maxi rule, where you essentially aim to get your initials out after a 2x in that specific trade. Now, I used to be a diamond hand maxi, like a lot of you out there. I used to hold for a 5x, hold for a 10x, look for those 100x's. But you know what happened? 99% of the time, those meme coins, those trades, they all round tripped all the way back to zero. Here's the system I developed over years of painful lessons. Every single trade, I aim to always do this. No exceptions. Initials out after 2x. Feel free to take some extra profit if you like, but I always get my initials out after 2x because it allows me to play with the house money. Now, here's an example, okay, of how that worked exactly. Now, I didn't get to buy the ultimate low here on Greeny. This is an abstract meme coin that's been going pretty viral. What I did is took the breakout trade and the retest of this breakout trade. And sure enough, what I was doing was aiming for a 2x on this trade. But what I actually got, because I timed a beautiful entry plus an increase in volume, was over a 10x trade literally in a couple of hours. And sure enough, look at this. We went crazy from about 200k to over 2.3 million in the space of less than a day. I then went and did this again. Essentially, what happened here is I sold all my profits into this massive pump here, locking in $5,000 profit on this trade initially. I then bought this breakout once again, okay, selling my initials for 2x here, as you can see, buy, selling my initials for 2x. And what I then aim to do is always scale out as the price increases. How do I aim for that? Okay, I take the lows, we go to all the way to zero, we go to the high, okay, and as you can see, I'm scaling out along the way. I'm scaling out into these Fibonacci extension targets because that allows me to get my initials out and play with house money. Then, if a meme coin like this and like Greeny continues to go even more parabolic, you can just continue to scale out as it goes even higher. Same with Monkey here. I bought the breakout off the lows. I then sold into these Fibonacci extension targets. And sure, I could have held this and hoped for 100x. But what I did is lock in over 3.6 Solana profit after only putting in 2.5 in itself, locking a nice 2.43x trade in a simple couple of minutes on Solana. But here's what most people don't understand. Taking profits is harder than taking losses. If you're up 5x, you think that it's going to go up 10x. But what you need to understand is that preservation of capital, protecting your downside risk, is far more important than hoping for another 5x on that trade. So always remember that the 2x maxi rule is a strategy that you can use to compound your wealth over time instead of round tripping your gains back to zero. But this profit taking strategy can only be applied if you know exactly which tokens are going to pump. And that's where strategy 3 really becomes absolutely critical. Strategy number 3 is the volume and holder analysis method. And this is where we separate the real obvious opportunities from the obvious rugs. Now, here's what most people don't understand with this strategy. Price action can lie. You can pump a Memecoins token very easily with some volume bots and certain buying pressure. But what you can't do is fake 2 trending indicators at the same time. You can't fake sustained buying pressure with holders going up at the same time. Volume and holder behavior tells us a real story about whether which meme coin has legs or which one is just another pump and dump. So when I evaluate any meme coin trade that I take, I break it down into 3 simple skills. First, I want to see volume displace. So in other words, I want to see volume getting faster and increasing more than it had previously over the previous couple of minutes. This tells me that there's real demand, new buyers stepping in rather than just a few wallets buying the same token. The second one is holder count. I want to see that increasing as we break out and as volume increases at the same time. This shows me that new users, new buyers are stepping in, and it's not just the same wallets buying back over and over again. And lastly, and this is the most crucial, I look at wallet distribution. I don't want the top 10, the top 20 wallets to control the supply of this meme coin. Ideally, you want them to be as close to 20% of the supply over the top 20 wallets, and that gives me the green light to take this breakout trade on any meme coin opportunity. This exact analysis saved me a huge loss last week. I'm over here on Abstract. I was taking this breakout opportunity on WTC, but what I noticed was that there wasn't a lot of volume stepping in. So that's the first red flag. I then decided to check the contract to double check how many holders actually own max supply in the top 20 holder distribution. So when I come over to the blockchain and I have a look and rank it by the top 25 holders, supply was held by over 60% in just these 25 wallets. So even though this did break up, it did hit a couple Fibonacci extensions, it was a massive red flag for me, and it saved me potentially this downside risk that we are seeing play out right now. So I use this exact strategy on my winning trades as well. And as you can see here on Monkey, we took a breakout trade, we saw volume step in, these volume bars down the bottom, we saw holders increasing. Okay, it would have been around the 200 mark, it would have gone all the way up to 500, and that shows me that new buyers are stepping in and volume is increasing. Now, this volume and a behavior analysis on the holder distribution is consistently strategies that I use to trade meme coins. And things like Photon and platforms like this are some of the best platforms that you can use to trade analysis-based opportunities in the meme coin trenches. But even if you have perfect entries and solid fundamentals, there's one factor that can completely multiply your portfolio and your profits exponentially if you can get it right. So strategy number 4 is the meta trend identification. And this is where the real alpha sits that so many of you absolutely miss. So over the past couple of weeks, we've seen a massive shift in 2 strong metas. The first one was Solana, where we saw a massive shift into the bonk ecosystem whilst Pump Fun really died. Secondly, we saw the abstract ecosystem start to see massive breakouts. People were bridging their Pengu from Solana over to abstract, thus increasing the liquidity and the transfer of volume into lower cap meme coins on this chain. And what this actually means is that a lot of people saw this as random noise, but I recognize this as an opportunity and the beginning of a new meta trend initiating. So here's how metas work. You identify one initial token that starts to receive an insane amount of volume, an increase in a massive amount of holders, and starts to grab attention across crypto Twitter and many viral trends out there. And what you do is then identify opportunities that fall under that particular meta as the next beta plays within that trend. And by doing this, you can start to really capitalize across the useless opportunity that we've seen on Solana, across the bonk opportunities that we've seen on Solana, and across the abstract meme coins, because there was new liquidity and new opportunities that was allowing the lower cap meme coins to go on a crazy run. Now, ultimately, this is all trading psychology. The key is in identifying these opportunities really early and placing your bets there before the masses arrive. So I constantly monitor these 4 things. So number 1 is what trend is currently on crypto Twitter, not just the big accounts, but the small traders who are identifying trends nice and early. Second, what categories of tokens are seeing an unusual increase of volume across multiple opportunities? Number 3, what themes are the biggest meme coin traders that I follow on the timeline starting to talk about that many other people are starting to fade? And lastly, and probably the most important, which metas are just beginning their new trend compared to the metas that have already been playing out over multiple weeks or multiple months? This meta identification method is exactly how I found some of my best trades over the past 3 weeks. Over on Solana, this lucky coin was exactly as we just said. It fit the bonk meta, it fit the Chinese law meta, and it fit the exact strategies that I've told you in this video. Furthermore, the Retzba, the Guna, the God were all breakouts. Even SMP more recently on Abstract were all breakouts because of the meta identification and the liquidity injection that I started to notice over on Abstract chain. So these trends and identifying these nice and early can be the massive difference between making tens of thousands of dollars and missing this trend completely. But here's what most people don't tell you. Trends don't last for very long, and being extremely rotational is exactly why a lot of people don't make it over time. So if your mom's asking about it, if all your Discord servers and crypto Twitter are absolutely loud about a particular trend, it's probably a good time to take some profits and wait for the next trend to emerge. So this approach allows me to compound my gains really quickly across a specific wave of opportunities rather than just trying to get lucky on one particular trend. Now, this meta trend identification system is how you can catch waves rather than being a gambler and hoping for one particular trade to work out. But here's the thing, you can have the perfect entry, you can have flawless profit taking, solid fundamentals, and the perfect trend and meta emerging. But if you mess up strategy number 5, you will lose absolutely everything. Strategy number 5 is the emotional discipline framework. It's the hardest one to master, but the most important. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. I've made every emotional trading mistake that you can imagine. I FOMO'd into tops, I panic sold bottoms, I held losing positions way too long, hoping they'd come back. And I've sold winning positions way too early out of fear. Just this past week, I made a poor emotional decision. I was watching Cutsby, one of the most prominent meme coin traders online, with thousands of viewers and tens of thousands of people who copy trade his wallet. I FOMO'd into a meme coin called Patrick, and I lost 7.3 Solana, a 61% loss on one trade. The thing about this is if I didn't emotionally trade, I would have had 60 Solana in my wallet, not 53. But here's what I finally understand. The market does not care about you. It does not care if your portfolio is down 50%. It doesn't care if you need this trade to work out. The market just is. So I've developed this framework to essentially remove all emotions from all trades that you can potentially take. Firstly, I never risk more than a small percentage of my entire crypto portfolio. This way, if a meme coin rugs or gets absolutely wrecked, my portfolio doesn't get absolutely destroyed. Secondly, I always set a stop loss and take profit. When emotions are running high, you just never know what terrible decision you may make. And lastly, I keep a detailed record, a trading journal of how I felt per trade, what happened, and the emotions that occurred so that I don't avoid those same mistakes again in future trades. The reality is, most people will not become successful meme coin traders, not because they don't understand the technicals, it's because they can't control the emotional side when real money is involved. This emotional discipline framework is what separates the most consistent and successful traders from everyone else who gets absolutely destroyed in crypto by their own trading psychology. But if you can master these 5 strategies, the Fibonacci system, the profit maximum rule, the volume and holder analysis, the meta or trend identification, and the emotional discipline, you have a real edge when it comes to meme coin trenches. But there's something I didn't tell you at the start of this video. Everything that I just explained to you is completely useless if you don't know how to apply it in real-time opportunities that flash by in seconds. That's why I created GTG, where you get live trade calls, real-time analysis, and access to traders who are actually making money. We've been printing profits across meme coins, futures, altcoins, and airdrops. Check out the GTG link down below and join one of the most active and supporting trading communities in crypto worldwide. And let's start building our wealth together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.